Television. And welcome to the very first edition of It is your program, Meet the Marriage Counselor and the Relationship Terminator, the Relationship Binder, the Relationship Coordinator. You are very welcome. We trust God. We are here to be with you all on this very first edition of the program. We trust God also that we are able to see another weekend and we can be together. And guess what? I'm not alone. We have lots of packages and surprises for you all. It is the very first program, Meet the Marriage Counselor and the Relationship Coordinator, the platform where we discuss topical marital issues and relationship matters. I'm also here with this beautiful lady, not alone. Good afternoon, Patu.
Good afternoon, Betty.
You look good.
Thank you.
And I like your makeup, your earrings, everything.
Really, thank you. I actually decided to copy something from you, the gold color.
Okay, can you say hi to our viewers out there?
I want to greet all those listening to us, those from Bamungum, those from Baleng, those from Kankop, all those watching us today. And I want to tell you it's a time for pleasure joining us on Meet the Marriage Counselor, because we have lots and lots of interesting things to discuss about, and we're never going to fail the rendezvous every weekend.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Indeed, a platform where we discuss topical marital issues. We also discuss relationship matters. So once more, we welcome you all again. We are here because you're out there, and you are out there. That's the reason why we are here. So we just gonna start straight with that which is best for you, that which you wanna hear today, that which your ears are wide open to receive today from us. And the topical issue for today that we have for our viewers, it is the social problem of this lady. We trust that you can chip in your opinions to actually help this lady out. And this lady is no other person than Glory. Glory is actually 3 months married, legally married. You understand? That's the topical issue for today. She is 3 months married. And guess what? Barely 3 months into marriage, Glory found the shock of her life when she caught the husband in bed right under their own matrimonial home and under their own matrimonial roof and bed with the best friend. Guess what? If you were the one, what a trauma. You understand? That's the topical issue for today. Glory actually caught the husband 3 months into marriage under their own matrimonial home and roof with the best friend in bed. And guess what? She is already packing her things and she's filing a complaint, filing a divorce. But there are a number of family members and other friends who are like, no, Glory, don't do this, don't go, stay. And others are like, Glory, go, Glory, stay, and so on. That's the issue we brought. We trust our viewers out there that you have the best for Glory that will help her either regain her relationship or take the best decision. We will be right back. Welcome back. Once more, we welcome you. Patu, that's the issue of Glory. And now this is a social issue that gets across every strata in the society. Bafusam is not an exception. Right in this city, if you walk around the city, you normally find other individuals, women who are in the same position like Glory. And we can attest to the fact that even in our neighborhoods, in the quartiers, we actually have this kind of issues. Exactly what Glory is going through. There are many people who face the same problem out there. And so Glory may just be that one to speak for the many out there who are going through the same problem. And that is why we thought it's wise that we bring it to the platform so that we actually discuss it with you all, discuss it with our viewers out there, so that we get your point of views, your opinion, not us, We want to hear from you. Remember, the voice of the people is the voice of somebody. That soul that is dying out there, that soul that needs help, that human being that is choked in the world of thoughts and controversial ideas, and she doesn't have any way to turn around or who to look up to. But when you speak, I understand they actually have an ear to listen. So Glory will surely have an ear to listen to somebody's advice this afternoon. We trust your text messages in the course of the program. Feel free to send us text on your opinion on what you think about Glory, what she should do or what she should not do, because she's actually in the midst of so many thoughts and ideas, and the bad aspect of it is that they are controversial. This one is talking here, this one is talking here. What does she actually do? The number that is being displayed on your screen soonest, use it to send us your text. That's what we're going to use to get back to you, and ensure to tell us where you're writing from, your name. Help a dying soul out there. It is actually the platform where we actually discuss topical marital issues, relationship matters, and so we trust your ideas. Patu, back to you. We are now talking Glory. Glory now is the star of the season, the marital star of the season in a negative way. But when the viewers out there will speak, I know that Glory will surely lighten the burden that is so heavy in the heart now. Patu, this is Glory. We're putting her on the platform. She has actually sent her worry, the fact that just 3 months into marriage, she actually caught the husband in bed with the best friend. Guess what? The best girl on the day of the wedding. And this is the girl friend we are talking about, who was the best friend of Glory. Yeah. This is the person that she actually caught in bed with the husband. If you were the one, what will you do, Patu? What will you tell Glory?
Honestly, if I was the one in Glory's position, I would really be demoralized at this point. I will really be at a point in life where I'll not know my left to my right. I understand the trauma, the psychological trauma Glory is going through now, and I appreciate the fact that she decided to lay this down on Meet the Marriage Counselor, so we all discuss about it and and excuse me, let me say, bring out a solution so she can know what to do. Actually, if I was the one in Glory's position, I will not let I will not let anger or frustration take over me. I'll take things gradually, that is step by step, and I think with that I might get a solution to everything. First of all, if I was the one in Glory's position, I wouldn't just pack out of the house. I would not just carry my things out of the house and leave. I will make sure I sit down, sit my husband down, sit my best friend down, and ask them everything that happened. I'll ask them why they decided to make me to go through this psychological pain.
At that point, are you sure they'll be able to give you a listening ear by accepting to sit down with you?
You know, at this very point, it's going to be difficult on Glory's side to even have the courage to sit them down. But I guess if she's not the one on the wrong, they are actually the one on the wrong. So why would they be on the wrong and refuse to be seated down to talk about the whole issue? I think the Glory's husband will not refuse sitting down, and the so-called best friend too. So I will sit them down, ask them. No, I'll ask them to narrate the whole issue, because I obviously want to get what happened, what's happening, what should we do now that it has happened. So I'll put them down for us to discuss. She's my best friend. She was family, or she has been family. He's my husband. Somebody I just signed a life partnership with 3 months ago. I cannot just let him go like that. I signed for better, for worse. So I will sit them down and discuss about it. And if it happens that he still wants me, my husband still wants me, I'm putting myself in Glory's position.
Of course.
If my husband still wants me, of course I will stay back.
But now there is also, Patu, before we even move forward, Now, you know, when a deed has been done, there is this saying that people always say, well, it has already happened. The deed has been done. What do you want me to do? Meaning that the person has accepted the shame. The person has accepted whatever he or she did. And so at that time, there's also this feeling of being proud, especially if the person whom you think is the one affected, is the one to sit you down. My problem is, are you sure Glory will be able to actually sit the husband and this best friend down?
If I actually call Glory and my husband to sit them down, to put them down, to tell me what happened, and they refuse, at that time I will conclude something fishy, something suspicious was really going on. But if they actually came and sat down to really tell me, yes, I'll be like, at least they are remorseful, at least they want to show back the compassion for the fact that they hurt me. But if at that point they refuse to sit down and discuss everything, at that point I'll start suspecting that actually maybe they wanted to overthrow me. Maybe they actually wanted to join and do their things and let me out on the back seat, and at that point I will like withdraw myself.
But now we are already at the point where Glory is already, in fact, she's eventually packed all her things and she is filing in a divorce. But now what is keeping her is because some family members are telling her, you are right. Or others are telling her, you are not. Family members and friends, on the other hand, you are right. I stand with you on your decision. Pack and go. Filing a divorce. He's already messed up the marriage and so on. Others are like this. Others this. So there is this divided party between those who want her to leave and those who don't want her to leave. But now, do we agree that this actually happens in the society? Glory is not alone. There are many women out there, many marriages out there, many men out there who go through the same situation like Glory.
Yeah, there are so many women and men, not just even women and men, that go through this situation, because not just men cheat on their partners, but women too do cheat on their partners, and there are cases which have been discovered. So I think in this situation, I think love will take an upper hand. Love will lead on Glory's decision.
And where was the love? Where was the love before the mess up took place?
I think, first of all, let me talk about this before I answer that question. I think it's not just Glory's family members who actually are insisting for her to be in the house. I don't think it's their pressure. You know, when there's pressure, but your heart is not there, you can't take it. I think it's the fact that she still loves her husband that is keeping her in that house. In that situation, because when there's love, you can support anything. He can cheat on you, he can beat you up, he can do everything, but you support it. So I think at this point Glory is suffering from from the love disease, which is taking up all her heart and soul. She does not know what to do. She's actually depressed, but she loves the guy.
But we are talking about a newly wedded couple here, and they are just 3 months into marriage. You understand? And so where was the love before the mess up 3 months into marriage? Anyway, for those who are just joining us, if you are on the table, enjoy your meal. If you are in the kitchen cooking, cook well. But this is the topical issue on the platform where we discuss topical marital issues and relationship matters. Glory, actually 3 months into marriage, and she virtually caught the husband right-handed, not like somebody told her. She caught the husband under their own matrimonial roof and their own matrimonial bed with the best friend. And what kind of friend? The best girl on the day of wedding. Patu Daisy. She's not alone. There are many people who go through the same.
Exactly.
But at this point in time, this woman is living in a world full of contradictory thoughts. A world, she's so depressed. This is a period where, in fact, we move cap for Glory. This is a period where some people even go the extra mile of doing what? Killing themselves. And so we want to congratulate her that she did not even take off her life. You understand? Because if she was not courageous enough, that's a shock that you can even kill yourself. First of all, we give her one cafe for Glory.
Yeah,
she's a courageous woman. That's it. And so if you've already been a courageous woman, just for us now, maybe she calms down a little and get what our viewers actually have for her. I'm sure it's going to play in her mind. Remember, the voice of the people is the voice that speaks. And when you take the voice of the people, it's really going to blend with this proverb that says, a problem half solved, shared. A problem shared is a problem half solved. You understand? All right, that's the topic. We entertain your messages on the number that will be displayed on the screen. You understand? Chip in your opinions. It actually counts a lot. It counts. Save a dying soul somewhere. Save a depressing soul somewhere. And we are very sure Glory is going to listen to Ya or why, because the fact that she even entertained the courage, you understand, to file in this to the marriage counseling team, you understand, Friend Jang, and Mon and Sen, you understand. Therefore, she trusts the team can actually come out with something that will help her resolve that trauma that is going through her mind now and everything. You understand? So don't go away. Just glue your butts on the chair. We'll be right back with testimonies. You understand? The topical issue continues. Chip in your opinions and we're going to take them as you send them. Testimonies are on the way. People actually have maybe their own. You remember when you share what you've gone through, you see somebody's own problem, then you understand that maybe mine was minor or mine was greater, and you know the position where you stand. We'll be right back. Don't go away. All right, okay. Remember, we began by saying Glory has a problem. The voice of the people is needed here to help that lady out. You understand? Well, you may ask us the question, where is the husband? At what corner he is now? You understand? Let's take the testimony of a young guy. Then maybe it's going to help a little to destabilize the mindset of or stabilize rather the mindset of Glory a little. And there is this testimony that was sent to us by one of our favorite followers of this program and lovers of this program, and not just this program, lover of NG television, you understand? And so this is no other person than Luke Ion. Luke Ion is sharing his testimony with Glory, with many other people out there who may be going through the same marital issue, Patum. And what is Luke saying? Luke is saying that that he also had a similar problem that looked like this, that he is Luke Ion, writing all the way from Yaoundé. We want to begin by appreciating you, Luke Ion, for this wonderful courage you entertain to share your testimony with the team, with the house, with the crew, and with the program, and on behalf of this girl, Glory. Let the many out there who have the same problem not miss this same trend that these people are using, because it's really going to help. And what happened? Luke is telling us, Patu Daisy and our viewers out there, I'm just going to read his message a little on what he says. He says, I once had an issue with my girlfriend to a point that I couldn't take it anymore. I needed advice. So I went to my landlady. That's what Luke actually did. He went to the landlady and asked her how I should manage to hold onto this relationship for this period that we've been together. And Luke is saying that he began by asking the landlady, you've been 30 years in marriage. How did you manage? You understand, Patu? That's a good one. And Luke was asking the landlady, how come you've lived for 30 years with your husband? We are talking about 30 years here, not 30 days. And what is so interesting about this testimony is the response of the landlady. And this is the response of the landlady. When Luke actually asks, Luke says, the landlady replied, she told me, he says, know that there is no roof that does not have problems. What is best is for you to know your companion. That's the landlady's reply. What is best is for you to know your companion.
There's no roof without any
Complain
problem.
without problem. What is best is for you to know your companion. Know his or her weakness. That's another point the landlady gave. Know his or her weakness. You say, and don't always strive to be the smartest person in the room. That is a mother talking. That is a married woman talking. That is somebody who has an experience talking. And she's not only lived in the marital home or within marital circles or marital issues for 30 days, 30 years, Fatu, you understand? And so it says, first thing, know your companion. Second thing, know his or her weakness, you understand? Know the breaking point and don't always try to play smart. And this is what Luke is saying. He said, then you will see 5 years will pass, 6 years will pass, 10 years will pass, 20 years will pass, and before you know it, you've clocked 50 years in the marriage. And that was the advice of the landlady. And this is our own Luke. Luke, we want to thank you so much. Patu, what do you say to Luke?
Look, I really appreciate the advice the landlady gave you, because it's heavenly. It's heaven sent. This is the perfect advice we needed for Glory.
Excellent.
This is actually the necessary advice we needed to look out for to give Glory, because this is exactly what Glory needs. The first statement actually struck me a lot. There is no roof without problems. Because we see so many roofs, we see so many smiling faces, we see so many smiling houses, but we fail to go into details and check what is really going on in those houses. And actually, I really appreciate what she said. There's no roof without any problems. And when you know your thing, you know how to deal with it. When you know your man, you know how to deal with it. When you know your woman, you know how to deal with her. So it's really a very good advice the landlady gave Luke, and thanks to him for sharing that with us, because we actually needed it as one of the points to console Glory through this hard period she is going through right now.
Exactly. And so may even the many out there who are going through the same problem listen to that. And this is what Luke is concluding from this is testimony. And he says, so the lesson I learned from it, that is Luke talking, the lesson I learned that day is that there is no roof without fire. Glory can just leave. Glory can't just leave, hoping to find a better life out there. Fix your man, and you will see how time flies. I think we give a hand of applause to we give a hand of applause to Luke, and the landlady was a beautiful one. At least even if the man who is involved gets to listen to this, if you are not heartbroken, then you don't fear maybe your life, you don't fear the people, the voice of the people, and maybe you don't fear God and many more, you understand, and you don't cherish your relationship.
Maybe he didn't even, if he doesn't fear it, then he doesn't even cherish his wife, he doesn't even cherish his marriage, which he got committed to just 3 months ago. Then he never had, if he does not have the remorseful spirit, then he never, Glory wasn't his position. Sorry to say, then Glory wasn't.
So was he blind when he was marrying Glory?
Probably he just did it to cover up lapses and so on.
Come wash my dresses.
My dresses.
Come cook for me.
Food, yes.
Okay, so that is a testimony we got today from Luke, all the way from Yaoundé. We want to thank you so much, Luke, for sharing that beautiful testimony with the viewers, with us here at this platform, Meet the Marriage Counselors and the relationship coordinator and so on. And you understand, even with the house, NG Television, we want to thank you so much for sharing. And the lesson learned, it was a good one. The landlady made 3 pertinent points that were very important. I think we emphasize on them again before we have a little musical break and come back. What did the landlady say? He said there is no roof without what? Fire. Problems. Know what? Your partner. Know your companion. Know his or her lapses. You understand? Know the breaking point. I'm actually interested in that word. Know the breaking point. What breaking point? I'm sure her moods when she's, you understand? she's up
so
to.
you can know where to fix it.
And also his mood, because two parties are involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, you understand. And so thank you so much, Luke. It was a good one. We're going to come back on the same topic. If you are just joining us, you are in the platform where we discuss topical marital issues, the platform where we actually deal with relationship matters. And this was Luke sharing one of his relationship challenged. He had maybe some years back, you understand. And so grab the heat of the program. You just stick your butts on the chair and follow us. It's not too late. Remember the topic, Glory is just 3 months in marriage, and barely 3 months she actually caught the husband with the best friend in bed. And not any kind of best friend, the girl that was actually present on the day when they were doing I Do So. You understand?
The girl who maybe she even held the ring and brought it up to the altar.
You understand?
Yes.
If you were in the position of Glory, because right now she's eventually packed all her things and she's filing in a divorce. What will you do, dear viewers? The voice of the people is the voice of solution, you understand? And that is why we are actually here, because you're there. Give that voice so that the platform may actually transmit it to Glory and the husband. Let this thing work. The landlady has said it. There is no roof without a problem. Let's have this musical piece to actually show what actually transpires in the society, to see this this aspect even being displayed in music, in a theater acts, maybe in a stage plays. Let's have it displayed even in this beautiful music done for us by Mr. Leo and Kemayo.
La femme de ma galère. Oh no, no, no. J'ai eu des femmes dans ma vie, mais toi tu m'as marqué. Elles sont venues et sont parties, mais toi tu vas rester. Tu m'as appris à épargner, m'as aimé quand j'étais rien. When all the girls they me squaler, tu es resté à mes côtés. Alors si ce n'est pas toi que moi j'épouse, mieux je reste célibataire. Javier. Et si ma famille te refuse, s'il te plaît, le jour du mariage, prête-moi ta famille. Je ne vais pas te laisser, non, 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 te laisser, que tu es la seule qui m'aime mon frère, la femme de ma galère, la seule qui m'aime sans intérêt, la cause de ma galère. Je peux pas te laisser, non, 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 te laisser, que tu es la seule qui m'aime mon frère, la femme de ma galère, la mère de mon enfant, la cause de ma galère. Before the world can know my name, before the TV, the radio, the stage, even the fame. Girl, you love me, you give me your time, your money, your heart. See all the girls want me now. Why they wasting their time? So take a look at me today. My life elle a changé. And when they see me the same, ça l'attire, il est centré. Mais ils ignorent mon passé. Je veux leur dire la vérité. Où tout le monde a vu l'échec. Tu es resté m'encourager. Alors, si ce n'est pas toi que moi j'épouse, mieux je reste célibataire. Javier. If my family like them deny you, s'il te plaît, le jour du mariage, prête-moi ta famille. Je ne vais pas te laisser, non, 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 te laisser, que tu es la seule qui m'aime mon frère, la femme de ma galère, la seule qui m'aime sans intérêt, la cause de ma galère. Je peux pas te laisser, non, 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 te laisser, que tu es la seule qui m'aime mon frère, la femme de ma galère, la mère de mon enfant, la cause cour de ma galère.
I will never let you go. Parce que tu m'aimes sans condition. Tu es femme de ma vie.
Tu le sais.
Non, non.
Je ne vais pas te laisser. Te laisser. Non, 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 te laisser. Te laisser. Car tu es la seule qui m'aime en vrai. La femme de ma galère. La mère de mon enfant. La cour de ma galère. Tu es la femme de ma galère. La femme de ma galère. Tu le sais. Je ne vais pas te laisser.
Thank you so much for that beautiful one. We're still actually going to have Kemayo in the course of this program. And that was rather Salatia with the lady who was there with him from the start when he had nothing from scratch, you understand. And so he actually cherished the relationship. He does not do now so, you understand, what others do, now so. When money comes, you throw the person who had been there from the beginning, and you actually go for those who make things happen, you understand. Okay, welcome back. Glory is the topic of the day. Glory, the star of the day. Glory, the star of the platform. Barely 3 months into marriage. 3 months. And she actually caught the husband in bed with the best friend, the one who was actually the best girl on the day of the wedding. If you were in her position, what will you do? Because right now, she is already filing in a divorce, and she has eventually packed all her belongings to leave the marriage, to quit the marriage, you understand. But now some family members are saying, Glory, don't do this. Some friends are saying, Glory, don't do this. Other family members are saying, Glory, go ahead. Others friends also, they are saying, Glory, go ahead, and many more. If you were Glory, what will you do? Remember the voice of the people, the voice of solution for a dying soul, a heartbroken soul out there, and that's actually Glory. She may not be alone. There are lots other of people out there who are going through the same problem. And so let's help out this lady as you chip in your opinions in the number that is being displayed on the screen. We're going to take them live, and we trust is going to help to lighten the burden in the heart of Glory. Maybe you may be wondering, maybe Patu, many of them may be wondering that where is actually the man? Where is actually the husband? This is Glory, who actually entertained the courage of had the bold mind to post the issue to this platform, that we actually bring it as a topic of discussion, and therefore her ears are on the ground to actually take in your opinions and accept them. Maybe at the end of the program she will know her fate, you understand. And so we thank Salatia also for that beautiful music. Okay, now that is a marital issue, which is also a social issue. But you understand, not just marital, it's also social, you understand. And now, these are some of the things that plagues many marriages out there, and there are many dying. Maybe there are some even who have not even voiced out like Glory, you understand. And so there is a dying soul out there dying with your thing, and you understand. Just take the voice of the people this afternoon. Throughout this 60 minutes we go be with you all. Take the voice of the people and actually know where you stand, just like the landlady said. Luke's landlady, there is no roof without a problem. Know your partner, know the breaking points, know his or her weaknesses, you understand, and don't play the smartest in the room. I think I got something from that, Patu.
You actually got everything, you grabbed everything right.
Don't play the smartest in the room. And if we are trying to think about what the landlady is saying here, don't play the smartest. She's just simply telling Glory, don't be the first to file in. Is that what she's saying?
Exactly. I think from that message, she actually means, excuse me, she actually means Glory should sit back and take things calmly. For there is no root without its own problem.
Exactly.
So the cheating is actually her own problem she has. And the landlady also mentioned you have to know your partner. So she should use this to learn how to know her partner so that she can arrange the little breakages which are in the relationship. So I think Glory should use this advice to implicate it in her life and implicate it diligently, because this is a very difficult situation. This is a very delicate situation she's going through right now. She can either mark or destroy her life with this. So if she doesn't act well, if she doesn't act right, she can lose everything. And if she acts right, she can gain everything. And she can still be happy. Obviously, Glory will be happy. She must be happy. If she leaves, she will obviously be happy. So she just has to make amends. Should I say amends? Make amends with what has happened. Make amends. They say make amends with the past and get into the future with a smile. Let's say with let her leave her problems at the back. As the landlady rightly said, there's no house, there's no roof without its problem. So that is her own problem. That's her own little breakage in the relationship, in the marriage. So let her look for now a solution to solve it, and the solution can be to let her take things calmly. Let her not be the first to react. As they said, she should not be the first to take to control the room. She should not be the one to lead the room. So let her take a step back. Let her be slow in everything and decide to do her things calmly, and she's going to notice everything is going to be fine, because there's no solution, there's no problem without there's no problem without its solution. Every problem given to everybody has its own solution. So that's her own little problem. That is even a little problem, because there are people out there who are going through hell. There are people out there who are going through every kind of everything which you cannot even imagine. You can think your problem is the biggest, but Glory, I'm sorry to tell you, your problem is really a very small problem. So I think you should just take the advice they have given, take things slowly, take things step by step, and everything, you're going to notice everything is going to be fine, because this problem, your problem actually has a solution, and the solution is brought to you in the on Meet the Marriage Counselor, because we are actually giving you solutions here. We are the public who are trying to help you. So don't worry, everything is fine, and you're just okay, and everything will be fine between you and your husband.
So we are actually saying that the landlady actually nailed it on the spot. Don't play the smartest in the room. And so she is simply saying that don't be the first to rush to take a decision. In effect, therefore, the landlady Patu is saying, before you make any decision, rethink on what you want to do and the decision you want to take. You understand? And so, landlady is simply saying, Glory, take time off to rethink your decision. Don't play the smartest in the room. But now there's also this aspect. If you may agree with me and the viewers out there as well, there are lots of men also who may be going through this same kind of problem, you understand, and they can't voice it out. You see them dying in their problem. Now, do you agree with me that this kind of issue is what has contributed in some women? We're now trying to make Glory to see another angle, you understand. Some women will actually file in the divorce like that and refuse not to get married again for life. Refuse not to. And remember, this is 3 months into marriage. Actually, Glory and the husband, they have no kid. And you refuse because one man break your heart in that kind of way. You just hate men, hate marriages. You become aggressive. The least thing somebody does, you become arrogant. You just retaliate, you understand? And so this kind of situation, traumatizing situation, has not only killed a number of women, it has also played a lot on the psychology of women in such a way that you see some women aggressive, some women aggressive towards men, they don't want to catch men, is because of some kind of issues like this one, you understand? And so we are just trying to say that maybe just like the landlady nailed it on the spot, Glory may try to rush out there, you understand, and you simply develop hatred for men. Is that how you end your youthful life, you understand? Is that how you end it? And anything people do, you remember, you just become angry, aggressive because of that issue. I'm thinking, or maybe before we get to the viewers and get their opinion out there, maybe Glory should first of all give a listening ear to what the landlady is saying. Batu.
Yeah,
Maybe she should first of all give a listening ear. And because that was a beautiful testimony actually shared there. You understand? And so, Glory, we want to take the points of views of our viewers out there. And remember, the number displayed on the screen, use it. The number on the screen, use it. The topic, Glory, just 3 months into marriage, barely 3 months, caught the husband and the best friend in bed right under their roof, the same bed with the husband. And you can imagine what she's going through. And she's eventually packed all her things and she's filing in a divorce. Family members, some are like go, some are like not go. If that kind of work can really choke somebody, you understand. And so let Glory not play the smart one now. Just think on your decision. And I am sure, remember, when you make a decision in a haste, you make the wrong decision. And it's often said, when you make a promise when you're too happy, you end up not fulfilling that promise because you did it when you were too happy. And when you take a decision when you're very angry, normally it is always the wrong decision. So let's find out what is up next. We want to bring to you all the opinion of those who have filed in their opinions. Let's get what they actually have for us as we come back after this short transition. Public reaction. Transition, and we want to bring to you the opinion. They are really interesting of some of our viewers, and we want to thank those who are actually following us online and who are actually sending their contributions from the international globe, not the national globe. That is what is more interesting here, the international globe. And remember, we go back to Luke, who was the first even after sharing his testimony. Luke told us and told Glory, if you can bear with us, viewers, when we're taking the testimony. Luke says, so the lesson I learned is that there is no roof without fire. Glory can't just leave, hoping to find a better life out there. Fix your man and you will see how time flies. That's Luke Patum. But now we also had, that's Luke, he was writing from Yaoundé. Okay, now we also have others who chipped in their opinions, you understand, via the web, via other social medium, you understand, from the international globe, like we began by saying. And we have this one that came in from Lamfu Pascaline. She's writing from Bamenda. That's the northwest region of Cameroon. Bamenda, precisely. And she says, the woman should not be in a hurry to divorce the husband. She should first talk things out with the husband and see if there is a way out. Remember, you just took an oath to stay together for better and for worse. So try to sort things out first. That is Pascaline Lamfu, writing from the northwest region of Cameroon, Patu. So and so maybe we give her a hand of applause. That's so also, she's really following us online. Please, we need your text messages, those in Bafoussam. Don't be too late. Don't be behind. This is somebody writing all the way from Bamenda. And Lamfu is saying that Glory, the woman should not be in a hurry to divorce the husband. She should first talk things out with the husband and see if there is a way out. Remember, you just took an oath to stay together for better and for worse. So try to sort things out. Patu, Glory is actually sharing the view of the landlady.
The landlady.
And so therefore the landlady
talking in the same light
with the landlady. That was a beautiful one. We want to actually thank Glory Lamfu Pascaline for that one. And so we take this other one that is coming all the way from Kampala. That's Uganda. Please, let's give a hand to Daddy Shakes. Daddy Shakes is writing right from the international globe. Kampala, Uganda, across Cameroon, Bafoussam. We want to remind you people on the topic, Glory is in trouble. You understand, Patu? Help us remind the viewers. This is an international writer talking here who is actually following the program, even on the social media, you understand? And so NG Television is not doing bad. Meet the Marriage Counselor is not doing bad. Bafoussam, oh yeah. We need your contributions. Don't be
at the back.
Dr. Helwet. To be called too late Bafoussam. Too late Carrefour Chang. Too late Aqua. Too late Bafoussam. Oh, come on, don't bear the name too late. Okay. Daddy Shakes, let's get his opinion. This guy is a shameless goat, and the girl should avoid him as much as she can, because he will repeat the act time without end. That is Daddy Shake writing all the way from Kampala, that's Uganda. You understand? And so we give him a hand of applause for that beautiful contribution that is coming all the way from across the national globe. And so thank you so much, Daddy Shake. Your contribution counts a lot, and we think it's going to help in relieving the mind of Glory. And so we also have two more reactions. Also remember, we are on the page public reaction, part 2, and we've gotten quite interesting opinions there. And so we also have this one. It's coming all the way from Klaus Sama. He's writing from Dubai. That's another international writer, Bafoussam Oye. And Klaus says, Glory is married to her lovely wedded husband, the man she took an oath to spend the rest of her life with. Defiling their matrimonial bed by her husband is just one of the worst moments she gonna face in marriage. I will advise she prays to God for the man to change while waiting that her husband comes apologizing. You understand? That's the view of Klaus, who is writing all the way from Dubai. And Frida, who is also writing all the way from the southwest region of Cameroon, that is Boya. This is Frida Leina. Frida says, Glory is married to her lovely wedded husband, the man she took an oath to spend the rest of her life with. Defining the matrimonial bed is not the one that should make her pack. All she should do now, she should also pray and then talk things out with the husband. Divorce is not the best. God is against it. And so she should actually get other family members together, let them sort things out. You may not find the best husband out there. That is just the best husband you have. We want to thank all those who sent in their contributions. They actually count so much. That is the contribution from those who have across the globe. And within the globe. Bafusam, we're still waiting on your own contributions. We got few minutes to be with you people again. And so we want to move straight to some important marital codes that may also play a lot in the mind of Glory. Let's have some marital codes that can play a lot in the mind of Glory. Over to you, Edmond. Okay, we were just talking about marital code. Edmond is like, ready to give us what we actually asked you to give. Then we go straight again to do it direct from the platform here. And so we're going to give you a few marital codes that we have here. And one of them actually reads, it says, marriage is not the bed of roses. You just accept what has happened and build back your relationship. That was a good one. And we also have this other code. It says a successful marriage requires falling in love many times, always with the same person. That's Micton McHorn. That's a beautiful one. Falling in love so many times with the same person. We actually have that one also. And this other one that says marriage is sweet when you keep calling the name of one. When you keep calling one particular name over and over and over and over without getting tired, then that is what makes a beautiful marriage. That's another marital code we got here. Okay, marriage is good when you keep calling one name without getting tired. That's a beautiful one. And there's also this one, love is the silent saying and saying of a single name again. And a good husband makes a good wife. So it is 50-50. A good husband makes a good wife. My most brilliant achievement was my ability to be able to persuade my wife to marry me. That's Winston Churchill, meaning that he actually values the wife. And so that's a good one. When a man opens a car door, for his wife, it's either it's a new car or a new wife. That's an interesting one.
I really, Betsy, I really don't get that quote. I really don't.
That when a man opens, okay, we have a lot of them that came in. This one came in from Peace Philip. He says when a man opens a car door for his wife, it's either a new car or a new wife. Okay, what he's trying to say here is that it should not be because it is a new car, nor a new wife, that you should open the door for your wife. Treat the wife as the queen always. And the wife also treat the husband as the king always. We had lots of those quotes that actually came in. We're going to take many of them. Remember, the program continues. This is not the end. We're always there with you. Exactly 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. You catch us on the platform. Meet the marriage counselor. Okay, let's see. Before we get resolutions and round up the program, let's see what Kemayo actually had for us. Remember, there was something Kemayo had to do for us. Let's get it back, Edmond.
on Mr. Leo.
On Mr. Leo and Kemayo. Over to you, Edmond. Let our viewers shake off a little. It's like Edmond is defining difficulties in bringing out that Kemayo we've asked for. Okay, we're going to move straight to resolutions. But looking at the opinions of all these people, we want to resolve according to what came in. What is the resolution? What is the take-home message for Glory? Remember, majority wins the votes. Majority counts. The voice of the people is the voice of solution. And so the platform where we want solution for that dying soul or that broken-hearted somebody. Looking at all the opinion, we therefore realize, you bear with me viewers, that many are telling Glory not to take the rush step. But so what are they saying, looking at the opinion?
Looking at the opinion from the public, most of them have denied Glory leaving the wedding. Most of them actually complain of the fact that she taking hasty decisions is really going to be a problem for the relationship. So if we want to judge from public's opinion, we will advise Glory to stay home with her husband, because marriage is not just a bed of roses, like one of the poems we got earlier on Meet the Counselor today. Marriage is not just a bed of roses. So I think she should take her problems, she should take her problems and decide to solve it. She should sit down and not take hasty decisions, because it's going to impede on her life and her future. She might leave the wedding and at the same time go out and be traumatized. So I think she should stay back home. She should follow her family, friends and family who are actually advising her to stay home and try to resolve things with her husband, and maybe hope for a better future with changes. And there's somebody who said something that actually struck me, a message, I think it was Sama. Yes, Klaus Sama, who actually said she should stay back and fix her problems, fix her marriage. For marriage is not just a bed of roses. So Glory, public opinion has won today. So you have to stay back home and fix your wedding.
So it's not all about taking the bold step or the first step like the landlady earlier mentioned. It's all about staying back and fixing your wedding. Don't take the rush step. And I tell you what, it was for better or for worse. Now that public opinion has spoken and many are telling you don't leave, others are saying leave, meaning that she will actually, or she should actually fall in or blend with the family members and their friends who are saying that don't leave. Wow, Petsu, we want to thank you so much for being here. We want to thank our viewers for being there. We want to thank Edmond, Fred, and Sen for being there for us. And thank you so much, viewers. You made our day. You made our day. If you were not there, we would not be here. You understand? And so we thank you so much for your kind contributions. Those who actually wrote from out of Cameroon, Klaus, Daddy Sheikh. We had Klaus. We had Daddy Sheikhs. Klaus from Dubai, Daddy Sheikhs from Kampala, Uganda. We had Luke from Yaoundé, Frida from Boya. Bamenda. There was Bamenda. We actually had Lamfo Pascaline from Bamenda. We want to thank you people so much. Keep following us. Keep following us. We'll always be there with you with the typical issues, marital issues and relationship issues that are plaguing this the 21st century marriage, if we may say, and so on. And these are social issues that we can attest that it actually happens in our environment. Please keep watching the program, keep watching programs, also other programs on NG television. Okay, we promise giving you Kemayo. We're going to leave you people with this beautiful piece. Kemayo, Misalio, Palapala, making no turn. Okay, take the rendezvous, same time, so next week. Meanwhile, one love with you all. One love, Patu, to the viewers out there. Okay, stay with Kemayo.
This is my home. What's the problem with you?
Alphabet Records. We don't do them again. Salatiel on the beat, Mr. Leo in the flow. Alors voici l'histoire de Kemayo, mon frère à moi. Toujours la vie propre, laissant la saleté même sans savoir. Un jour ma dose s'approche, Kemayo, je suis fou de toi. Ce sont mes sentiments, pardon, faut pas m'en vouloir. Kemayo c'est dire, on fait comment? Je suis l'homme de Tchoui, mais on fait comment? Kemayo c'est dire, on fait comment? Je vais un peu dégamer, en tout cas c'est juste une fois devenu deux fois, trois fois devenu quatre fois, de petit à petit, par la dans ton fight, une fois devenu deux fois, trois fois devenu panthère, Wambina, Chichile. Mado, tu fais quoi dans la ville qui m'a yolé? Tu sais bien que c'est la main de Tchoui. Mado, tu fais quoi dans la ville qui m'a yolé? Tu sais bien que c'est la main de Maria. Mado, tu sais bien que c'est la main de Maria. Kemayo voulant fuir dans le Kona. Mado c'est la light, chérie, je suis pas là. Fallait pas m'allumer, oh, fallait pas me toucher, oh. Et voilà comment le temps passe et tant que j'ai dans l'affaire. Kemayo ne dort plus à la maison. Kemayo ne rassonne plus à la maison, oh. Il a même déménagé pour vivre avec Mado. Et pourtant qu'il se disait que c'est juste une fois devenu deux fois, trois fois devenu quatre fois. De petit à petit, pala, don't fight. Une fois devenu deux fois, trois fois devenu quatre fois. Mono, la panthère, Wambina, Chichile. Mado, tu fais quoi dans la ville que Mayo? Tu sais bien que c'est la main de Tchoui. Mado, tu fais quoi dans la ville que Mayo? Tu sais bien que c'est la main de Maria. Mado, tu sais bien que c'est la main de Maria. Maria, se met ton genou devant Papa God. Papa God, yeah, I say no diwaga. Papa God, yeah. Papa, fallait venir mon mari. Une fois devenu deux fois, trois fois devenu quatre fois. Petit à petit, oh, pala, don't fight. Une fois devenu deux fois, trois fois devenu quatre fois. Papa God, yeah, fallait venir mon mari. Tu sais bien que c'est la main de Maria.
This is my home. What's the problem with you?
No, man. Nobody